something to train, girl, that you can keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools. Running to the phone, tell you about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps.
Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Cleveland Browns. The punter, Thomas Morstead, will get us started here. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Right to the air goes Sanders. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted head.
Lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Jair Brown on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Let's go now.
On 3rd down, Sanders. Open man left side. He's got it.
These are the play calls, Mike, that coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On first down, here's Sampson. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 9.
Here we go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Fielded at the 9. And he'll get a few yards on this return. A pass, the 15-yard line. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he's able to fight through one tackle here and pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Kittle is the man in motion. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They face 2nd down. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Cleveland Browns. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set. And off we go here on EA Sports. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
What a luxury. There's certain teams when they have a guy like this. I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. It was Joe Tryon-Shoyinka able to bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll go left side here and complete this one.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
1st and 10. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on him.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
3rd down. Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Moody's kick is good. And the Niners will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check.
They go play action now with Sanders. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. So as a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They'll run it here. It is the rookie from Tennessee. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drive, picks up what he can.
And the defense can't stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Come on.
Sampson going to run it out of the gun, and he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Micah Williams, the first-round pick, is there for the stop. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. Space to run inside the 20. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets to the Browns' 10-yard line.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Liking 18.
On 1st down, right back to Sampson. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going. It moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
He's got some space. That's the 20. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line. Big time play by McCaffrey. 31 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
A 1st down throw for Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. give. It's McCaffrey. He's got space inside the 25. And he'll take this one in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. With that, he hits the 20 mark for touchdowns on the year. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers are out to a 10-0 lead. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Let's go now.
On play action, Shador. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Jake Martin is there to bring him down. From the 24 now, here's second down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Probably taken in by Sampson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
From the gun on third down, Sanders. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And this is blocked. He gets free. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, those are the momentum swings that get you. One team is looking to add 3. Instead, the other team adds 6, thanks to the ability to block the kick.
Yeah, and in this case, Mike, the players are constantly reminded by the coaches, you never know. Just keep rushing, keep rushing. You could rush 100 times, but if you do it full speed, the 101st you stick your hand up, that's the one where it connects with the ball. In this case, that's exactly what happens. Scoop, score, change the game.
Now Shador on first down. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Come on. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Cougar 19.
From the gun, it's Sanders. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and they're set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. That one intercepted. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick-6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Panther street. Let's go. Ready.
Here's Sampson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Second and 7.
This pump. 18. Watch out. Go up.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Second down, they need 7. Again, it's McCaffrey. A big hole. And he will score. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers keep rolling right along. 38-0. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
On first down, it's Sanders. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Get it.
Sanders will throw it. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
3rd and 11.
65.
To throw is Sanders. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Niners first down. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Ready.
Play action. It's Sanders. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
That's good. We're up round.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Come on.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and the pass falls incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. It's second down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Toss to Sampson, running right. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
Panther 60.
Now Sanders on third and long. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run from the gun, and that's Sampson. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Here we go. Set. 7. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready, ready.
Now Shador. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Dustin Hopkins on now for the field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Browns will cut into that lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Outside. Watch out.
Purdy gonna give this to Guerrero. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's a second and 6. They'll go again with Guerrero. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. There'll be no gain on that.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. This defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will pass the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
They'll come up here first and 10.
Let's go now.
on the ground, it's Guerrero. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11. First down, 49ers.
And these were the types of impact plays, Mike, that they were hoping for when they selected this young guy back in the spring. I mean, his first catch, it ends up being a good one, and he gets his team across midfield.
A run with Guerrero. There he goes, inside the 30. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 31 yards. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. One more time. It's Guerrero. And he's in. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, San Francisco. Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will add one more onto their big lead. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
Here we go.
They go play action with Sanders. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
On third down, Sanders. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
27-yard line.
A run here with the veteran, it's Austin Eckler. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the 35, here's second down and 2. They'll run. Here's Guerrero. He is tough to bring down. They finally do. Somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Also a yard on the play. And it's third
They'll come up to third and 3. Working from the gut. He's going to be taken down here. The defense comes up with a sack on the final play of this third quarter. On fourth down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. And back deep is Quez Watkins. This is taken at his own 30. And and it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
They go play action now with Sanders. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. So a big one there to start the drive. And even 50 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal.
Come on. Set. Over. 60 by 60.
They'll run with Sampson. A short kick down to the 7.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal. Here's Sanders to throw. He'll drop this to Sampson underneath. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Big play coming up. Third and goal.
Ready. Track all 80.
And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. Third and goal.
Go. 19 Tiger.
The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. Third and goal.
Buffalo 8. Tag. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Now, Sanders. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's fourth down. Dustin Hopkins on now for the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll give it to Guerrero. Spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. Second down and 8. Here comes Dorinda. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The 49ers out to punt this one. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now it's Sanders. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A give. It's Sampson. Finding room at the 35. To the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
Once again, it's Sampson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. Cavity line.
They'll look to throw. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now a 3rd and 2.
Come on. Set.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 11.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Trying to run here with Sampson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. He'll drop the throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
Ready, set. Go. 65.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. Bryce Huff getting into the sack. That's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Bronco 80.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The final act now of this football game, the extra point. The extra point, it is blocked. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog.